Alright, we are on hole 3 of the Festive Cup tournament. We are playing in Tuesday's Ricky qualifying round. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and check out hole number 3. Come on. Maybe. Alright, this is a massive hole. So, in our practice round, we used a 5-power ball and we were able to get out here. And we flubbed up the wood shot. I think I was so surprised that we actually made it over here. I poorly executed the wood shot, but we had an absolute shot at eagle. I tried this in my rookie practice account, and I don't have any 5-power balls. So what I did was I started off over here. I used a extra mile and a Titan, and I started off where the white ring was in this trough. You can see that white line there, and that's like a little hillside that comes down that's got a snowpack on it, a snowdrift built up against it. And so it's a very well-defined line on the course. And I put my white line for my ball up against this white line here, and I used maximum topspin, maximum left hand curl, and then I took a shot where I took a hook shot and I did a max overpower, maximum right hand, on the ball it was maximum topspin, maximum left hand side spin. And on the shot, I took maximum overpower and maximum right hand curl. So I'm bringing the ball, if I stand out here, I'm bringing the ball in this direction. So I'm using maximum overpower and maximum right hand curl. And then on the ball, I applied the left hand side spin so that when it takes this first bounce here, it tries to throw it straight. And I got almost, I was probably right about there. Maybe even between there and this fairway area right here. I think I was a little bit closer. And so it may be possible if you pick the right spot, if you got the right wind boost. The wind was going with us. So normally on those types of hook shots, I would set, like if I had side spin or a side wind. So if the wind is coming across the field like this, and I put my ball in this area, what I would do is I would adjust it this way for the wind so that the wind would then push it back to the perfect spot, and then it would throw it over here. But the wind was going with us here, so I didn't take any wind out. I left the wind in, and I landed about right in here. So you can get this done with a power 3 ball with this hook. From down here you had an easy shot. There was no downside to it. The only downside is if you end up way up here, then you're going to have your second shot's going to be pretty hard. But as long as you can get into this area right here, you're going to have a shot at the green. So as long as you don't mess up on this side of this line, you should be able to. If you're on this side of the line when you mess up, you're in trouble. Now the very first time I tried that hook, I actually hit this tree. So I went right at the tree, and then I missed this tree, but I hit this tree right here. So this little tree right here. So you got to make sure, that's the only fear way back here, and you do not want to hit that tree. So with this account, we have 5-power balls. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the shot. We're going to do a max overpower shot from here and try and get it to come over. And then we're going to bring our big dog. So we're going to bring an extra mile and a big dog. Extra mile and a big dog. Want those in our bag. If something goes wrong and we have to use it, I'm going to bring a thorn just in case something goes seriously wrong. And we're going to bring a 5-power ball. And I very seldom ever use these 5-power balls. I hoard them because there's not a lot of cases in rookie where you absolutely, like, the only thing that can get the job done is a 5-power ball. There's not a lot of those type of holes when you're playing from the rookie tees from the first tee. So I usually try and find a hook shot, or I find another way to do it with a regular 3-power ball. And I save these balls for occasions just like this where it is the only ball that may get it done. A 4-power ball would probably get it done if you did the hook. And it's still, even this way, it's still not a super, like makeable shot. You've got to do a max overpower, a straight max overpower, and try and hit it perfect. So our opponent's using a white ball, which can get it done on this hole. I mean, you can secure your birdie with a white ball. But that's not a good place to end up in the rough if you have a white ball. He's in trouble. We were going to try and get out there. We were going to try and hit this peak right here where it's the shortest. That's our goal. That's our target spot. But we want to make sure our yellow ring is as much in the center of the fairway as possible. We want to give ourselves the best opportunity to be able to hit this shot. And we hit it great to the left, 2 rings. That's we'll be fine here because we left ourselves lots of room, but it's out here we lengthened the course up. So when we get a chance to look at this, the overview of this, we're actually into the green if we'd hit in the middle. So you can see where we're at. If we'd have hit that shot perfect or even great to the right, we probably would have ended up in the fairway. But where we're at, we still have a super decent second shot. We have no shot at the green now, but we do have... We can put ourselves in the ideal second spot. So most of the time, if you're laying up, you're going to end up out in this area right here in front of that sand. So we're in that same spot there. And I'm really trying to go for eagle here, so I'm going to go up in that hole as far as I can get. If we don't get in the rough, we're right in the fairway. All right, we are showing our thorn. Our thorn is 193338. A shot for eagle here. These short iron backspin, the thorn. I'm a Hornet user. I normally carry a Hornet because it does more of the run into the hole than the backspin. So the thorn is not my normal wedge, or short iron. Alright, so where are we in our club? There's Max right there at the top. There's Min, so we're right at mid club, so we're about 3-3 per ring. I'm going to see if I can go right at it. We're at 3-3 per ring, so we're about a ring and a third. I took my eye off of the freaking target right at the very end. Oh! I caught the red flash for the countdown out of the corner of my eye. That was a good eagle try, though. I mean, that wasn't what we were looking for. What we're looking for is to get over and try and get on in 2 and be taking a putt for eagle. And so we still have some work to do as these rounds go on. but it is possible if you can get that drive shot over there into that fairway area, you could get on in two with a big dog. So I will be going for that every time I'm on this hole. But if you epic fail back there behind that line, you are in serious trouble. So our opponent got a birdie with a white ball, and they had a little bit of a struggle, but they were able to get it done. That's well played. Because we brought 5 times the ball and we still got a birdie ourselves. So, all right. This is my favorite of these par 3s. I love this par 3. See if our opponent wants to play. Let's check our opponent out. Been playing for a while. I like if you're going to land on the green to go where he's at. Going low as opposed to going high and trying to use more of that slope. Nice shot. All right, we will be forfeiting. Good luck. Okay, that was hole 3 of the Festive Cup rookie qualifying round. Thanks for watching.